Here comes the question. How do you run a business? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to stand up? No. I've asked this question now to roughly 10,000 people in audiences like this, and I've also done it one-on-one with a lot of folks. And nobody has ever stood up in an audience and given me an answer.
I first met Dick Cross at a fraternity party in 1968 at the University of Virginia. Hard to believe that was 45 years ago. We graduated in 1971, and I didn't see Dick again until the early 80s when he resurfaced as a crisis consultant for Norcom, a company that was owned by Ross and Yum Arnold, I guess I should say Claire Arnold, in Atlanta, the well-known Atlanta entrepreneurs. And you may know Ross as a member of the SIBF class of 1990. As it turns out, Dick also had previously done some consulting work in assisting Ben Rector, class of 1991, in a Tennessee company that he owned. Shortly after Dick had successfully rehabilitated Norcom for the Arnolds, I recruited Dick to assume the role of crisis CEO for a struggling data information services company, and which became the first of 4 highly successful roles as CEO and crisis manager for my firm's clients. Watching Dick perform his magic with our clients gave me a front row seat to observe the development of his formula for rehabbing underperforming companies.
If thinking about your business is half of this job at the top, what's the other half? The other half is something that you're going to think is as weird as thinking. And it's something that we hardly ever talk about. It's almost a taboo for us to talk about with each other, with our bankers, with our key executives, even with our families. We simply don't talk about this.
His energetic commitment to simplistic, almost holistic framework for running companies, emphasizing his back-of-the-envelope business assessment tools, and then the way he customized his vision, strategy, and execution plan for a client's company was really fun for me.
A business, come on, a business is but the product of the CEO's thoughts. What she thinks, it becomes. Thank you.
What really amazed me was that the highly publicized legacy management mantras, such as service, quality, and price, total quality management, lean manufacturing, they were just tools in his toolbox, only to be used as part of his unique approach to managing companies. Dick Cross is a serial CEO, professional keynote speaker, best-selling author, the founder of the Cross Partnership, a Boston-based consulting firm in the late 80s, and more recently a founding member of Austin Capital Partners, a New York City middle-market private equity firm. As CEO, Dick has led 8 hands-on turnarounds and has been an influential advisor to ownerships, boards of directors, CEOs, and senior managements of over 100 more businesses. At Fenway Partners, he was president of Fenway Holdings. From positions as CEO, chairman, president, Dick has run businesses across the board: manufacturing of building products, paper converting, telephone equipment manufacturing and distribution, data processing, sporting goods manufacturing, furniture manufacturing, commercial real estate and development and services, logistics supports, I'm running out of breath, and franchising. His most recent hands-on turnaround grew a 250-unit automotive services franchise from insolvency to a profitable chain of 400 units, resulting in an exit valuation in excess of 10 times EBITDA.
We are charged with thinking about it, and it's nobody else's responsibility, and it's important that it gets done. It's thinking about where is our business today, and where does it need to be? Where is it today, and where does it need to be?
His book, here we got it, Just Run It, debuted in April 2012 as an Amazon best-selling new release. His view on the job at the top and how to do it well have appeared most recently in Forbes magazine, the Conference Board Review, Chief Executive Magazine, CEO Read, the Chicago Tribune, Personal Excellence Magazine, I can't say all this, Amex Open Forum, and many others. Cross is a featured guest on widely followed business podcasts and radio, and his monthly podcasts regularly attract 200,000 to 300,000 listeners. He's currently working on another book for an early next year release. 60 Minutes CEO, doing a great job at the top, is easier than you think.
I spend a lot of time on the phone doing things that don't move my business forward. I think there's somebody else that I could allow to take all my calls, or I could do better call screening.
Cross holds degrees from the University of Virginia, Harvard Graduate School of Architecture, and Columbia Business School. I was encouraged by one of our members to tell a little bit of background there. Dick tried to enter the Harvard Graduate School of Business while he was attending Harvard's Graduate School of Architecture, and they not so politely responded, "Nobody can obtain 2 master's degrees from Harvard at the same time," and denied his application. So what does Dick do? He immediately applies to the Columbia University Graduate School of Business, gets accepted to the graduate program in Manhattan. He's living in Boston, right? And he commuted to class and earned his degrees, both graduate degrees, at the same time. Now, he later developed, this is really ironic, he later developed and for many years led the mid-tier president's course in a Harvard summer program for executives. Somewhat ironic, don't you think? Cross also served in the U.S. Navy as a top secret intelligence officer on the staff of the Chief of Naval Operations. We heard Tom Freeman yesterday talk about average is over. There is nothing average about our speaker this morning. Please join me in welcoming my great friend and colleague, Dick Cross.
That was good. I love you.
Good luck. Good luck.
I got to tell you, that was the best introduction I've ever had. That was fabulous. That wasn't good. That was fabulous. And you know, Larry, the parts I liked the best were the ones you must have made up last night to make me sound important to all your friends. You could have the impression that this Cross guy has been on some sort of a charmed journey. And I can tell you, there could be nothing further from the truth.